Sky Striker just got the ability to OTK thanks to this brand new card, Sky Striker Linkage. So I just quickly made this before even crafting new cards. As you know, Kagari was also semi-limited now, which is huge for the deck. And of course, the Linkage came out. So first of all, we have triple Veiler, triple Maxi, triple Ash. This is a going second type of deck. It can OTK, so we want our opponent's field to be as empty as possible, so we can then do a very clean one-turn kill thanks to Linkage. Now we have triple Ray. I assume everyone knows by now why this card is so important for Sky Striker. 2 Rose, not quite as good as Ray, but still will get the job done. Triple Nibiru, because some decks just, can't handle this. It's also very good to draw into from Maxi. However, if you feel that the decks you're noticing on the ladder are too Nibiru proof, you could indeed cut this as well for something like Cosmic Cyclone, maybe DD Crow, now that Matmech is probably going to be running rampant. All of those are decent options. It just depends on what you're facing. Then we have 1 Reinforcement of the Army to search our Ray. We have 2 Engage, because for some reason Engage is at 2 in Master Duel. 2 Afterburner. Again, we want to get our opponent's field as cleanly empty as possible so we can cleanly OTK. Then 1 Maneuver. This card actually got better now because our opponents often do have set spells or traps. Think of Runics. They have a bunch of back row, assuming they have some floodgates, of course. Think of Flu. They have their trap set. Think of Branded. They have Branded in red set. Think of Matmech. They have Super Factorial set. So a bunch of decks do actually not like facing jamming waves. You might even want to up this. Then we have a 1 Airspace, which is the field spell, so you can search stuff. We have 1 Multi-Roll, so we can have a bit of a grind game as well. We have 2 Called by the Grave, because we still do not want to get Maxied or Ashed, especially Ash on an Engage. Yikes. Then we have a 1 Hornet Drones in order to have multiple engages with Kagari. Then we have triple Widow Anchor, because that was also changed a few ban lists ago, I believe. Then we have 1 Eagle Booster and 2 Shark Cannon. If we do end up seeing Matmech get better, Shark Cannon might actually also go to 3. Then we have 1 Crossout again to stop Maxi or Ash, and then 2 Linkage. Now, I'm not really convinced of how many Linkage I want to play. Obviously, it's huge in OTKing, but of course our opponent's board needs to be empty before we can even do that. It is technically searchable with Engage, so I don't know about this one. It might be a 2 off, it might be 3, it might be 1. I don't know, it'll require some experimentation. And then triple Imperm. Once again, we are going second deck. We want to have a bunch of really solid hand traps. Then we have double Kagari, because that just got semi-limited. We have triple Shizuku, triple Hayate, 1 Kaina, 1 Kerberos, 1 Phoenix, 1 Zeke, 1 Unicorn, 1 Celine, because we do technically have Effect Failure, and then Access Code Talker. Now, how are you going to OTK? Let me explain. You're gonna want to have your Ray and your Linkage. You're gonna normal summon Ray, you're gonna go into battle phase, and you're gonna attack for 1500. So they now lost 1500 life points. Then you will use her quick effect. You contribute this card, special summon 1 Sky Striker Ace monster from your extra deck to the extra monster zone. You're going to special summon Hayate. Then Hayate will attack for 1500. So this is 3000 damage already. Hayate's effect will activate, sending Rose from the deck to the graveyard. Now you have a Ray and a Rose in the grave. This is very important. Now you'll activate your Linkage, tributing your Hayate, and turning it into a Kagari. Linkage says, if you have at least 1 Light and Dark Sky Striker Ace monster on your field and or in your graveyard, the summoned monster gains 1000 attack. So Kagari will gain 1000 and be 2500. Note that you already dealt 3000. So Kagari can now attack. So this is 3000 and 2500, meaning 5500. But since Kagari added back a Linkage from the graveyard to your hand, you can activate Linkage again, because it's not once per turn, turning Kagari into something you haven't used this turn yet, let's say Shizuku. She will also gain the 1000 from Linkage, and so 5500 plus 2500 makes 8000. So this is exactly 8000 damage that you can deal from just having a Ray and a Linkage. This is also why we're not running Upstart Goblin, because if you Upstart Goblin, your opponent goes to 9000, and then you no longer have OTK with this combo. So that is the new and improved Sky Striker OTK deck. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Ciao.